Donald Trump killed more people in the USA and the world than the Spanish flu did, and that was, if you want to look at the history of the world, uh, a big deal. The reason that we don't think it's a big deal right now is because we're still afraid of what Donald Trump's skin color is, which is like the way he tried to mentally uh, put his authority, which I'm seriously calling into question, and his mental soundness, which I'm seriously calling into question, and all the judges that helped him, and Elon Musk and Kanye West's mental capacity, which I'm seriously calling into question, to continue to ever hold to continue being able to run companies like Truth Social, or companies like Trump Hotels, or companies like the NSA or the CIA or the FBI or the police department or the Justice Department. These people are the kind of people that they weren't ever there in my lifetime. They weren't there during Reagan. They weren't there during George H.W. Bush. They weren't there during Bill Clinton. They weren't there probably during Jimmy Carter. So somebody's got to ask, where did they come from? Somebody's got to ask, what is it? Where is it that they actually came from? Were they really American at all? And where it's so and they weren't there during Obama. I mean, nobody went through. Even if you weren't one of his targeted people that he would assume he has the right to save the world from, which he should be in jail. He should be in jail seriously right now for it, for what he was trying to do, because nobody's ever been allowed to do that in the USA, and he is still trying to get back into the White House and say that people demand retribution. People demand retribution because of people like, I don't know, Jewish people, because of people like Persian people, or because of people like Latino people, or because of people like African people, or because of people like European people, or because of people. It's because of people, because of people. This is why he needs to be back in the White House, because there's people that he's seriously going to get retribution for people like Fox News, who already, has all the golf courses in the United States. They have all the country clubs in the United States. They have all the hotels, like Trump Hotels in the United States. They have all the grocery stores in the United States. They have probably they have a lot of the oil companies in the United States. They have a lot of the prison systems in the United States. What kind of retribution is Donald Trump going to give people who don't have anything to do with with the Obama administration, with the Clinton administration, with my administration? Let's say RFK Jr. wins. Let's not. I mean, what people that don't have anything to do with. Fairness, any administration. I mean, it makes it seem like Barack Obama and Kamala Harris and Joe Biden have already just curtsied to them, and right now, just for talking for so long, just for being here and talking so long and saying that the reason that Elon Musk is out of California and in Texas is not because of taxes. It's not because of the economic problems that he would have faced working in California. It's because of the reality that the rest of the tech companies and the employees of all the tech companies didn't want him there. And they would sue his companies if he stayed there because it's not just it's his employment practices, and it's also his mental ability, and it's the fact that he's raising people to be crazy and raising people to view things in a way that is only raised by skin color, or it's raised by or it's based on hatred towards and blaming people and wanting to get revenge on people for some mental incapacity that the American system hasn't seen in since the slave times, since slave era, and since the Holocaust. So people, please remember this, starting today, when it comes to the judgments that I think Joe Biden can give against the state of Florida, the state of Texas, and all the police departments that follow Donald Trump, and the companies like Neuralink and Elon Musk's, the rest of Elon Musk's company, and the CIA, and whatever it is that helped Donald Trump spread this virus, and his hotels, and the people like on Fox News, and not people, but the people that believe in his Cyrus the Great program, and his drug program, and his gay and lesbian program, and his authority that he has been taken, is being taken away from him, and those programs should be taken away because they don't have any right to do it to people. They don't have any right to do that to people, especially adults. And how embarrassing that he does that he talks that way around kids, and he acts that way around kids, and he shows that, and people just don't understand why people would act that way and never let go of people, even when there wasn't, and we don't understand what is wrong with our country. What part of our country do we have to start seriously changing? I mean, because they tried to get away. There's a part inside our program, inside our brains, inside our bodies, whatever program Donald Trump installed, lets him get away and continue speaking and saying that he's absolutely right. He has the right to judge people on race and all this stuff because of ISIS. He's been wanting to do this to people before ISIS was formed. He's been wanting to do this to people before. We didn't have the problems he's talking about during ISIS. We had these problems. He had these problems even before there was ISIS. Wanting to force people into slavery, hating the fact that that he doesn't have enough power.